All right, today we'll be talking about buying rental property and how to get a property in the market today, September 2020. Show you how to hopefully save a little bit of money, and we'll go over some of the things that are involved with it. It's kind of competitive today. We'll cover that and a couple other things. Go ahead and like this video here. Subscribe down here if there's a little subscribe thing, and we'll go into the slides. All right, so buying rental property today, you're dealing with a lot of competition. There isn't much inventory available at a good price, but you do have low rates like we've talked about before. Today, you can get a rental property for 3.5% as an investment loan with 20% down. You can get 3.75%. You can definitely get under 4% with decent credit. This isn't financial advice. You should consult your mortgage broker about what rates you can get and in what area. We have another video on how to find mortgage brokers as well. Okay, next slide. So as far as competition, what you're facing today is other investors. There's a ton of investors out there right now looking for deals because those interest rates are so low. One thing about the investors is there's no foreclosures right now. They're just now starting to come back on the market. Where we're going to look today, there's a bunch of pre-foreclosures already with no actual foreclosures. We're not going to talk about or show the pre-foreclosures, but they're there. That's good. So you're also competing with owner occupants just hanging out in their house and wanting to move into a new one. We covered that a little bit as well. One trend in the industry is that if you sell your house now, you better be ready to move. So you may be able to find a tenant like that if you are allowing month-to-month or short-term rentals in your properties. So the other thing you need to do as far as competition goes is use your realtor. Make sure they're on speed dial. Make sure they'll answer their phone and call the seller or seller's realtor as quickly as possible if you don't want to. All right, next slide. So as far as inventory goes, we have a lack of selection in 3-bed, 2-bath houses. Remember, we want a bathtub in our properties. It's hard to buy one and get it turned around and rent it out without a bathtub. It takes about, a week, 2 weeks to put a bathtub in. And then we get the most out of the rent for the property. Run the numbers on your property. So it's hard to find a home that's been on the market for a while that you can get a deal on right now. They're getting snapped up so quickly. You have to be able to run these numbers immediately and be ready to put an offer together. Once you've run the numbers on a property, and we'll do that in a moment on the Zillow, you're going to go ahead and contact the seller, whether it's the realtor or if it's for sale by owner. Have an offer in mind. That we cover that in our negotiating real estate video. But you're going to go ahead and deal with the seller and discuss an offer right away when you call them. This is for today's real estate market. In a month or two, it's going to be a different story, and we'll have a new video out for that. Okay, next slide. So for rates, you really need to know what kind of rate you can get out of your mortgage broker so you can run numbers quickly. We're going to look at a house in a little bit here that comes out to about $900 some a month with the mortgage. A little over $900 for the house we're about to look at. And we need to make sure we can rent it for more than that and have an offer together within a couple of hours. So be pre-approved. When you call that realtor, you need to be pre-approved. If you're not pre-approved, they probably won't even talk to you right now in the competitive markets. Yeah, sure, you could probably call somebody in New York City that's selling a house and they'll talk to you because nobody wants to buy it. They're desperate just to have their phone ring over there. And then, okay, so you'll want to take advantage of the rates you can get today. We talk a lot about a 1% rent to value ratio. That's 1% of the price of your house should be what you're able to charge in rent. So if you pay $200,000 for a house, you should be able to charge $2,000 per month for rent for it. We'll go ahead and take advantage of the rates now to get a lower mortgage payment, which lowers our need to have a 1% rent to value ratio. Again, not financial advice. All of my homes, I ensure that I have a 1% rent to value ratio on now, today, when I buy it, or I pass on the house. So we'll take a look at the Augusta, Georgia area in just a moment, and we'll talk about that. Make sure you have a decent credit score. Don't let your credit score drop during your pre-approval. They're gonna run your credit again right now to make sure you don't have any effect from the global sickness that's going on. I can't say the P word or the C word because I'll be demonetized. Not that I'm monetized anyway. I say this all the time, but you have to click like down here, and you have to subscribe over here in order for me to get monetized. It's fine if you don't. I don't care. Monetized by my rental properties anyway. Okay, so you want to try to target a 740 or better credit score. Don't let it drop below that if at all possible. If you take out a bunch of money on a credit card, you go buy a bunch of stuff and your credit card balance goes up, that gets reported to your credit agency, for instance, and drops your score like a good 20 points instantly. So be careful of that. Don't take out any new loans, anything crazy like that during this pre-approval process. Okay, talk to your mortgage broker. He'll tell you or she'll tell you exactly what you need to do to maintain your credit score and what they're going to check in the future here. Okay, here we go. We're going to go over to a rental property. So we found this property right here in Martinez, Georgia. It's the Augustus, Georgia area. We chose this property because it has really good schools, as you can see right here. The rentals seem to be very strong in this area. The homes seem to be newer, so less maintenance for you. Woohoo! That's the best. Okay, so yeah, we had it right here so that we could see that they sold the house in 2018. $154,000. This is the appreciation we're seeing in these competitive markets right now. They're saying it's worth 20% more 2 years later. That is crazy. That is insane. That is 10% per year inflation on the asset. Okay, but let's check out the house to kind of find out why, or maybe why they're marked it up like that. So yeah, it looks nice. That might be brand new siding. Looks like new landscaping. Very nice stuff here. They might have put in a new driveway. That driveway's super nice looking. Yeah, let's pull that up. We'll pull a picture of that bad boy up right there. Yeah, look at that driveway. No, I would say that's new. It's got a little crack in it, but it's still really nice. Doesn't need replaced, that's for sure. Check that out, though. That looks really good. Look at that porch they got on there. They can walk around out here. Your tenant can put some chairs there and hang out next to their hose. All right, great. That's awesome. Yep, looks like they might have put in new flooring. Looks like they could have remodeled this house inside, and that justifies them raising the price $20,000 or $30,000 in 2 years. Again, that's just crazy. But they also may have put in this nice new countertop since they took a really good close-up picture of it. I don't know why they just set the camera there and took a picture. They must be proud of it. Okay. So yeah, it's got a new sink. That's really nice. Okay. Scrolling down, hopefully it comes with these appliances. We're going to mark it on our purchase offer anyway. We'll put it on the purchase agreement there that we want all these appliances to stay. I don't see a refrigerator. I do see a dishwasher. Hopefully this house comes with a refrigerator. Otherwise, that's going to cost you $1,000. Woo! Okay, bedroom's nice. New flooring. Yeah, looks like they definitely put in some new flooring here. I didn't read the whole description. It was kind of long. It's like a paragraph and, readings for like people in school and stuff. But yeah, bathtub, that's good. That's a really nice bathtub. They might have put all of this stuff in. That is really nice. A tenant would love that. Okay, first problem. All right. We have us a jacuzzi tub. We'll want to replace that with a standard bathtub that's a giant size, not like standard size, but like one that doesn't have jets in it. Otherwise, your tenant's going to go ahead and call you when their little dolphin thing here. Let me zoom in on that. See your little dolphin thing here? When that falls in and gets sucked up in those jets and breaks everything, well, you're going to be fixing that for them, and you're going to have to do it for free because they're going to say they don't know what happened. The jets just stopped working. So, you know what? Sell this thing, put it on eBay, sell it for like, I don't know, $500, and you can get a new bathtub that'll fit in there for like $700. So it'll cost you like $200 to replace that bathtub. All right, good stuff. That's what we want. All right, going into more pictures here. Look, we got a bedroom. That's good. It's got this office area. Ooh, that's good for the whole sickness thing going on. If people are working from home, we better keep that one in mind. They might be calling that a bedroom. Okay, so we got a bathtub with a shower in here. That's perfect. We definitely like the shower. This house has 2 bathtubs. You see up here, 2 bath. That means we have 2 full bathrooms. That is excellent. Okay, we might have some trees hanging over the house. Yeah, if these trees are hanging over the house, we're going to go ahead and trim those back. All right, that might be... So yeah, so far we got about $1,000 worth of work going into this house, but it's super nice with... Look at this. Oh my goodness, they have a front porch and a back patio. Oh, that is actually really good. Let's hope this thing here stays. We can, yeah, that's good. Central air. All right, perfect. This house is looking really good. Wow. All right, central air. They cleaned this. They must have painted that white or cleaned it or something. Look at this back area here. Wow, look at that. That is really nice. A tenant would love that. And no pool. There's no pool in this property. Excellent. We don't have maintenance on that. And they got a little outhouse. Check that out. They got an outhouse back here, or shed if you want to call it that, whatever. Okay, so this house, $185,000. We can buy this and hopefully rent it out. There might be a den in there. Let's see if I can scroll up without doing some dumb stuff I got to edit out. Okay, yeah, here we go. Half acre to many updates throughout. It's home, open concept, blah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah. Cozy gas fireplace. That's good. That's not gonna, get soot everywhere. Okay. Kitchen features granite counters. Oh, yeah. Oh, we saw that because you did a close-up. All right. The bedroom's large, open with it. Okay. Minutes from everything. 15, 20 minutes. Augusta, blah, blah. Okay. Good for you. Keep an eye on the kids. Big backyard. All right. Well, we'll keep an eye on the kids. What, are they going to get snatched up or something? What's going on here? Okay. All right. Let's check out the rental properties. If we were going to rent this, by the way, that'd be, we'd want to target $1,850 a month for rent at $185,000. This house pretty much looks perfect. So, we're going to get an inspection on it anyway. As long as it doesn't need a new roof, this would be pretty much what we would consider turnkey without a tenant living in it. And we'd be able to close on it and 3 to 5 days later, hopefully have a tenant move in if we negotiate, pre-showing the house to tenants. Assuming it's vacant, it looks vacant, just looks staged in these pictures. Doesn't look like anybody's actually living there. Oh yeah, there's a refrigerator. Look at that, we got a refrigerator. Okay, that saves you $1,000, and it's got water in the door, which makes it a premium rental. Just having water in the door, it's kind of stupid. Gets you an extra $25 a month. People like that. It's just, kind of, my opinion, gets you extra money because they're like, oh wow, ice and water in the refrigerator. We didn't have that in our last rental. Okay, anyway, we're going to switch over for rent now. Okay, here we go. We found this for a rent property. It's really close by. It's like right down the street from the for sale property. This one, 3-bed, 2-bath. You can see it's $1,375. Let's see if they have a sale history on this bad boy. Here we go. Yeah, sold at $150,000 back in 2019. So they're not getting their 1% out of there either. So yeah, good schools. Okay, so, I think it's safe to say if you're in the Augusta, Georgia area, this might be a good review for you. And yeah, so with the Augusta, Georgia area, if you're in the vicinity there, you can rent out a house that's 3-bed, 2-bath for $1,375. Let's check out the accoutrement, as they call it. Okay, we have a kitchen. Hope it comes with a toaster for a tenant. Wow. Granite countertops, not as nice as the other kitchen we looked at. I would say that other kitchen is going to get us an extra $25 and $50 total with the refrigerator and everything. So we're already at $1,425 on our other house. Comes with a washer and dryer. I don't know if that other house comes with a washer and dryer. If it doesn't, that's going to be a problem. You're going to want to put a washer and dryer in there, which is going to cost you at least $1,000. Yeah, the cabinets here don't look as nice. Yeah, this stuff, it just doesn't look as nice. I mean, nice range. Smaller kitchen for sure. Not open concept, so we definitely have an advantage on that other house. Open concept is going to give us another $25 a month, so we're at $1,450 on that other house compared to this one. This one has like this little back deck here. I got a chicken coop back here. That's nice. Your tenants can bring their chickens or raccoons to keep the chickens away. Whatever they want. It's up to them, if they're going to have pets, you can always charge more for that. All right. So yeah, little deck. I'd say the back area on that other house is going to be another $25 a month. So we're at $1,475 on that other house. Okay, yeah, I mean, that's nice. 1427 square feet. Let's go check out our other one. 1269 square feet, so it's smaller. I'm going to stick with our 1475 rental on this one. It is newer, nicer. It's got a lot of nice stuff on it. Nice fence here. Oh, like, yeah, it's really a grade above what that other house was. Yeah, you might get $1,500 out of this house with as nice as it is. All this new stuff in here. Yeah, I mean, in that bathroom, wow, yeah. I'm going to say $1,500. You can definitely get $1,500 on this house with everything that's in it and these patios and everything. This nice backyard. Yeah, we'll say $1,500 on this. So we're $350 under our desired rent to value ratio. It's up to you if you're in the Augusta, Georgia area, and this is where you buy and rent properties. This is what you have right now. We did a little research on the area around there, and inventory is going up right now. There's going to be a bunch of foreclosures coming on the market. So, you might want to hold off another couple months. But if you're looking for property now, I'd say this is a good bet. It's not bad. And let's see here. What else did they say? Days on market is down 12%. That's quite a bit. This house here has been on the market for 2 days. So if you were going to go ahead and want to buy this house, I would say right now, with as competitive as the market is, this house is going to be gone probably by the time you watch this video. So if you want a house like this, we're going to go into what you need to do here next, but you need to get your offer put in now. I'm not saying to buy this house. I personally wouldn't. It's a little too much for the rent I'm going to get out of it. I would wait for a little crash to come through. I really don't feel like having a investment property that I paid a premium for. That is what I consider a premium right now, considering they sold it or bought it back in 2018 for $154,000. They're charging $30,000 more. They might have put $30,000 into it. I don't know. I don't care. That's just too much compared to the rent that we're going to get in the area for a 3-bed, 2-bath. We did look around for 4 beds and all that stuff, but they were more expensive, and they really didn't rent for that much more in the area. So this was the best bet we found in Augusta. Okay, here we're gonna go into kind of putting in offers now. Here, hang on. So with that house, what I would do, again, not investment advice. You should consult your realtor, a professional, or somebody that isn't on YouTube for investment advice. But what I would do is put in an offer. If you were gonna do that, you're gonna call over to that seller. You're gonna know that your payment on that house, if you get it for $185,000. Is going to be right about $910. It could be more, could be a little less. It's going to be right around there though, with taxes and insurance at a 3.75% rate. If you get lower than that, hey, you could be under 900. If you get 4% rate, well, you're going to be up, 925 or whatever. Let's figure that out. 931 if you do 4% on that house as an investment property. And keep in mind, you're dumping $37,000 into it, plus about another $1,000 for maintenance, trimming those trees back and replacing that bathtub. And I say that like you don't have to replace the tub, right? It's a jacuzzi tub. So yeah, a renter or tenant might pay more because it has a jacuzzi tub in it, but it's not going to get you that much more. If it has a normal giant bathtub in there, not a fancy bubbly blowy jet one, you're going to get the same amount of rent, and the tenant isn't really going to care that moves into it. You might get $10 more a month for a jacuzzi tub, but then you're going to be paying $50 a year on average to maintain it, if not more. So replace that dang bathtub. It sucks that it has it, but it is what it is. The problem is if you wait until it breaks and then you replace it with a normal bathtub, then your tenant's going to be like, hey, I had a jacuzzi tub when I moved in here. I need to pay less rent now. I don't like that. So just replace it to begin with a normal bathtub, and then your tenant can't complain when the normal bathtub breaks, because it won't. The only thing a normal bathtub's going to do is not drain quickly, where that one's going to stop blowing bubbles, and it's going to piss your tenant off. Okay, anyway, moving on. So put in your offer. So you confirm with the seller, like, hey, Mr. or Mrs. Seller, I'm really interested in this house. I see it's been on the market for 2 days. They're going to tell you how many offers they've had at this point on that house. I'm betting they have people calling and interested in it. And you're going to go to our negotiating real estate video and find out how to negotiate that. But try to build some rapport with them, feel them out on price on that first call, and have an offer ready to put in. You're going to talk about your offer with them, be like, hey, I really want to put an offer in on that house. It looks really good, blah, 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 et cetera, et cetera. And they're going to say, okay, great. How much do you want to put an offer in for? And then you ask them, would you accept $182,000 or $180,000 or whatever you want to say? Ask them if they would accept that. Don't just say, well, I'll put it into you and then check it out. Ask them, hey, can I pay you $180,000 for this house? I'm pre-approved. I'm ready to go. I can close in 15 days, 30 days, 45 days, whatever. Tell them that. And they'll say something like, no, we won't accept that. We have another offer already coming in that's higher than that. Or they'll say, yeah, go ahead and put it in. I'll review it with the seller. They were right about that price. I think we can get it done. Or they'll say, yeah, absolutely, put it in. We'll accept it. So then you do that. You go ahead and put the offer in and give them 24 to 48 hours to accept it. You want to kind of have a time crunch here because they're putting you under one with as competitive as the market is. Okay, and you're going to have an inspection period. Do not put in an offer. I would not put in an offer. I don't recommend to anybody they put in an offer without an inspection period, at least 14 days. Try to make it 21 days. Get your inspector out there, and that's when you'll start negotiating. So anyway, that's how you buy a rental property today. Once you get your offer accepted, you go through the closing process. It's the same closing process as everything else. Just watch our how to buy a house video, and it'll go through the closing process for you. So that's what buying rental property today is like in September 2020. We'll go to an October one and a November one as the market shifts here. It will be shifting over the next couple months and into next year. We'll put out new videos with the updated buying process with the current competitiveness and rigmarole going on in the market. Go ahead and like the video here. Go ahead and subscribe up here. Yeah, it'd be up here. Go ahead and subscribe. And then go ahead and watch this other video that's right here. All right, hey, y'all, take her easy out there. We'll talk to you later.